right, we're very excited for this presentation. I think we're good to go. Okay, I'll begin. So hi everyone, I'm Yelena. I'm the co-founder of Noble, and very excited to be joined here by some great folks from the Circle team.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Lim, product manager at Circle.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm the director of engineering here at Circle.
Awesome. So we have a special announcement for you all today, but before we get into it, let's just celebrate some of the highlights that we've achieved with Noble in a very short period of time. So USDC is beginning to proliferate throughout Cosmos. In the last couple of weeks, we've had about 3.5 million of USDC issued on Noble. As you can see here, yeah, let's give it a round of applause for native stables in Cosmos. In a very relatively short period of time, we have obviously seen great adoption, and really that's as a result of this incredible ecosystem and bringing more liquidity, more enthusiasm, and interest to our awesome Cosmos ecosystem. So really, it's super easy to send USDC from Noble to supported app chains. Really, Noble extends IBC. We leverage IBC from day one to do token transfers and obviously have USDC proliferate. And now we're very excited to say that CCTP is live on Noble's testnet, and we'll have a mainnet available later this month. And now to Jonathan to introduce CCTP.
All right. Yeah, I just want to briefly cover the CCTP. Which button do I press here?
It's this one.
Got it. Okay. So, quick overview on where the CCTP is right now. We're on Ethereum, Avalanche, Optimism, and Arbitrum. CCTP went live back in April, and we've already seen really positive signs of market fit, and we're adding Noble imminently. So, what is the CCTP and how is it designed? Essentially, a set of smart contracts are deployed to each chain, and Circle runs a attestation service that signs these messages, and fundamentally, CCTP is a generalized message passing service. So let's click through all this and just see it at once. Okay, just high-level overview. You initiate a transfer. A user does this on a bridging app. What happens is a burn occurs for that USDC amount. The dApp fetches the attestation for the end user. Circle signs it, and then the dApp moves it again to the destination chain. And in this case, in our upcoming example, Noble. So the CCTP is infrastructure. And where is Noble in relation to all this? I would say Noble is kind of that second layer and the right block on the layer below that. So cross-chain messaging platform / app wallet bridges. And the CCTP is underneath and powers everything above, right? So across the EVM and certain non-EVM chains, we're supporting this entire ecosystem. And anyone can build on top of the CCTP, right? It's permissionless on-chain infrastructure, and that's ultimately the power of the CCTP. Okay, so I just checked the numbers this morning, and I think we're up to 413 million, about 28,000 transactions, and maybe 18K unique users. So with every chain that we add to the CCTP, we're seeing a greater than linear increase in these numbers and these metrics, and that's super exciting. I think it just really reflects the reception of the CCTP and the value it provides to people. Is this back to you?
Yeah.
All right.
So just a reminder, what is Noble, and really what have we sort of been building for the past almost a year? So Noble is an app chain. It's purpose-built for native asset issuance in the Cosmos ecosystem. We do intend to be a consumer chain secured by the Cosmos Hub, so really prioritizing safety, liquidity, simplicity, and interoperability. And really, with CCTP coming to Noble, it extends IBC in very unique ways, and we're very excited to do a demo in a moment. But really, what this means is Circle attests to transactions on either Ethereum, Avalanche, Arbitrum, and which was
Optimism.
And Optimism. In the future, other EVM chains will also be supported by Circle CCTP. A user calls a wrapper contract which initiates a forward and a burn message. This is relayed by a third-party relayer system and forwarded to Noble, where the forward is received and minted on the Noble side. This is then automatically transferred to a third-party destination chain, and really all of this happens in one click. So let's see it for ourselves.
Cool. So we're going to walk through a demo of moving some funds from Avalanche to Noble. Perfect. And so we have my laptop up on screen here now. And right now we can see that we have a balance of 1,000 USDC on the Noble testnet. And so we're going to move some funds from the Avalanche testnet onto Noble. We're first going to switch to a little sample app that we've built to illustrate this. And so this could represent a dApp or another bridge built on top of the CCTP. Like John said, we've built this to be the sort of core infrastructure that a lot of other people can build on top of. So we're going to start here, and like I said, we're going to be moving from Avalanche to Noble. I have my Avalanche wallet set up here. It's MetaMask, which we'll see in a second. And the first thing we're going to do is we have to tell the CCTP where on Noble we want our funds to go. So I'm going to hit copy from wallet. I have a Kepler instance right there for my Noble wallet. It grabs my Noble address. Now we say the amount we want to transfer. Let's say 1337 for the amount. And so now we're ready to transfer. So we'll hit next. And the first step, like John mentioned, is we have to send the USDC to the CCTP contract on Avalanche to burn it to begin the transfer. So we'll do so. It's going to pop up MetaMask to approve the transaction. And we can see that, it has some parameters, and in here, effectively, we're telling it the amount we want to transfer, the destination chain, in this case, Noble, and the encoded address on Noble that we're sending to. So we're going to confirm this, and it's going to start running. And so what's happening in the background is we're going to be burning the USDC, and then Circle is running an attestation service that's listening to the Avalanche blockchain and picking up the events from it and attesting to them that they happened. So what we're effectively looking for is these log messages that the CCTP contracts emit to state that a certain event happened on-chain. So now we can see that that's completed. And so now we've burned the USDC from Avalanche, and we want to mint it back on Noble. So we're going to hit receive. And now we're going to sign a message in Kepler getting the funds back onto Noble. So we have it here. We're going to hit approve. And then it's going to broadcast the transaction on Noble, which is very, very fast, which is awesome. And so now our transaction is complete. So if we go back to our block explorer here, I'm going to refresh, and we saw right now that the balance was 1,000. And MintScan has been a little bit slow for me today, but if we give it a second, we'll load, and we'll see that our USDC balance has increased. And so what's really cool about this is the first non-EVM chain that we've launched the CCTP on. And so we explicitly want to be expanding throughout the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem with this. And so we can see now that the USDC balance has increased from the transfer. And if we scroll down a little bit, we can see the recent transaction bridging the funds.
I'm clapping. You don't have to clap. I'm clapping.
Cool. So I think that concludes the demo. Like we talked about, we've walked through what the CCTP is and what Noble is. It's now available live on the Noble testnet, and we'll be bringing it to mainnet soon.
Awesome. So we can conclude in a moment, but really just wanted to emphasize kind of the simplicity of CCTP. These are very straightforward sort of user experiences in one click. As Marcus showed, you're transferring native assets cross-chain, and now it's coming to Cosmos. So maybe to Jonathan for...
Can we switch over to the other slides, please?
Yes.
So the last thing I wanted to mention, I forgot earlier, I had a diagram up that would have been helpful, but I just wanted to mention expansion plans for the rest of the year. So we're on 4 chains, mainnet right now, we'll be coming to Noble imminently, and I have 3 more chains planned for the rest of the year, Solana, Polygon, and Base. So we're looking at 8 chains for the CCTP by the end of the year, connecting over 90%, I believe, of the native USDC ecosystem. So I'm super psyched for that, and I hope everyone here is as well. Oh, that was a half clap. That's fine. Half claps are fine. Thank you. Okay. And if you'd like to check out some documentation, including some the code for the sample app that's published, please check out developers.circle.com.
Awesome. Great. Thanks, everyone.